and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with my friend
Charity,
and today we're going to be doing some tips and advice for A-levels. So as you know, we've just finished sixth form and we're on our way to uni, and we've learned a lot of things through those 2 years. The 2 years went quite fast and quite slow at the same time, but we've learned a lot, and I feel like it's only right if we come and tell you what we've learned.
choose the subjects you enjoy, okay?
And also subjects that you think will get you into the course you want to go to. Look at universities, look at courses that you want to. Yeah, for A-levels, I feel like you have to have motivation for the 2 years, because it's not just a simple turn up to lessons like GCSEs or simple cramp revise at the end or something like that. You have to be motivated the whole way through. So if you enjoy it, it makes it a lot easier as well. So picking subjects you enjoy is going to make it easier for you, basically.
We did like our GCSEs, of course, like, some of us revised last minute and we were able to like get our 7s and stuff like that. And I'm telling you now, just because you got a 7 in physics in GCSEs, does not mean
you're going to get an A.
You're gonna get an A in A-level. Yeah. Just know what you're getting yourself into before you do it. Because when I'm telling you, the advice that the A-level students give me, it's gonna be hard. They're not joking with you.
Yeah, they think the jump from year 11 to year 12 is hard or whatever, but it is. It's not like it's not the same thing. Like A-levels is you have to get used to revising frequently, not just cramp revising at the end.
Yeah, that's
you have to get used to different things. So I feel like when they say the jump is big, don't underestimate the jump or overestimate. Like it's not. People can do it. Like people do. Like we got through A-levels. People get through A-levels. You can go through A-levels with 3 A stars, whatever. But just get your mindset ready. Basically, that's not going to be a simple reach to the park like GCSEs. Invest in a homework diary. So not every single person invested in a homework diary, but me personally, I invested in a homework diary, and I just wrote my homework in there because the sixth one didn't give us any like homework diaries like we had before in year 11 and previous years. So it was kind of down to you if you want to get it or not. So Farah did something different to me. She didn't get a homework diary, but she did.
I had like a group chat for like some of my subjects, like my biology subject. I have like my friends and us would just like write down homeworks. Of course, it's not good to do last minute homeworks, but I'm saying if like someone says like last minute, did you guys do the homework? It will just bring you up to speed.
So it's best to do your homework on time, because if you do your homework at last minute, you might end up forgetting that you have this homework, or it's not going to be the same high standards or good quality like it would have been if you did it at the beginning. And if you do it like when you first get it as well, you have time to go back and edit it or change it up so it can be the best possible homework. Because everything counts. That's what you learn. Everything counts. Mocks, homework, everything, it counts.
Oh my
gosh. We learned that everything does count. Like
especially this corona year.
Yeah.
I would have never guessed my mocks.
You didn't get into university. I knew. Sleep's a very important thing that people underestimate. As you get older, like people are like, oh, I went to bed at 11 o'clock, or I went to bed whatever, and then they wake up at whatever times. But I feel like sleep was something that I should have definitely taken more serious, and I should have tried to get more sleep. And I feel like you should aim for at least 8 hours, because 8 hours is the recommended amount of sleep that any adult should actually have. And you as young adults, you should aim for 8 hours plus. I wouldn't say too much sleep, I would say get 8 hours of sleep. It just keeps you refreshed and it helps your mental health as well, and it just helps you throughout the day to be in a, not a happy mood, but in a better mood than if you're half asleep. And you probably be able to retain more information from lessons as well, because you know you're awake. I learned the hard way.
You can wake up after 5 hours of sleep, but will you really like actually be functioning?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that's the thing.
Will you be like really focused on the lesson properly as if you had 8 hours of sleep? Compare it.
I don't know if you think it's cool to say you went to sleep at 3 AM. It really isn't. Just don't go to sleep at messed up timings. It's not worth it.
Just organise yourself throughout the day, because that's what I didn't do. I didn't organise myself properly, so I would go to bed at silly times and wake up at silly times as well, because I wasn't organised. So I feel like to get enough sleep, it's obviously aim to go to bed at a certain time, but also aim to complete your work at a certain time as well. So if that means not messing around too much in school so you can have more time to study, then do it, rather than going home and studying all that work when you could just rest or relax, whatever. So
the one day you wake up at 10 AM with the day you have mocks as well, it'd be the worst.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, this is actually really good. Basically, for maths, I wasn't doing that well at the beginning of maths, like obviously the beginning of year 12. So I asked for extra lessons from my teachers during my free periods, and I tell you that was my saving grace. Teachers will really help you.
It really is their job to help you, so don't think, oh, my teacher's rude. There
will be wicked teachers, but at the end of the day, teachers don't want to see you fail.
Exactly.
But if you do fail, that's on you. They've already got their degree. But basically, just ask for extra help. They're not gonna say no. Like if they do, they will have a valid reason. And you can't be embarrassed if your teacher says no. Just ask.
So just always be nice to your teachers as well, because don't forget your teacher's the ones writing your Ucas reference. So you have, from each subject, you'll have a Ucas reference. So just talking about who you are, talking about your personality, whatever, and it's from your teachers and it's from their opinion of you. So if you don't talk much in lessons, teachers don't really have anything to say. It's going to be quite a generic
Teachers can't write bad about you in your Ucas thing, but they can't. Obviously, if you're not outstanding, it's gonna be like he was a good student. Exactly. Blah blah blah. Yeah. Instead of saying they were an outstanding student, I did extra work outside.
Because they didn't know you. Like if you don't talk much, like I'm not saying go into lessons, shout, tell teachers your whole life. I'm just saying try and input sometimes in lessons, show that you know what you're talking about, show that you do extra reading by doing that, not just sitting down in the back just smiling.
Exactly. At the end of the day, you're only going to have around about 6 teachers. It's only 6 people to impress. You might as well just do it while you can.
Yeah, exactly. It's just 6 teachers as well.
And it's only for 2 years.
That's a way for people. Yeah, exactly. It's 2 years. 2 years is not as long as you think.
It really isn't.
When I first got to A-levels, I was like, oh my god, it's going to be the longest 2 years of my life. It wasn't. Like, it went like in a blink of an eye. You're not there for that long, so you might as well try to put your best in to get your best out, because it's really your life you're building. You're not building anyone else's life.
When I tell you, year 12 was full of Uno games and
I wasn't part of that. Just take your free periods very serious. Well, not serious, but take it.
Yeah.
As it it's a free period. It's meant to be studying.
If you know you don't understand something, get it sorted.
Exactly. You can go find your teacher. If your teacher had the lesson, send emails. If you want to talk about it with your friend, like I say, talk about the actual problem you have, or go through your book. And also go through your notes you've done from that lesson as well. Like if you had the lesson that day, or you have to consolidate your information like literally every single day you have lessons, so every single day you need to consolidate.
I'm sure you've heard this 1,000 times, but catching up in A-levels is so much harder than catching up in GCSEs.
Yeah, it is.
When you when you don't understand something, it's not like you can quickly catch up. Like you have to keep on this track of understanding.
Exactly. So you have to keep doing every day, because if you fall behind by one day,
you just pray it's not on your A-level test, because sometimes you just can't.
That's true. Some topics will come up, but you might as well revise all of them. Imagine if it comes up and you're like, oh my god, that's the one to put in revise.
It'll be the whole half the paper.
Exactly. Remember
that last year paper when it was all about plants and no one studied plants?
So yeah, in your free periods, when I say use it wisely, you can be doing Quizlets, you can be making flashcards, you can literally consider consolidating your notes. You can be condensing your notes. You can really be doing. There's a lot of things to do. So don't say that you haven't got anything to do, because there's always something you can do. If you haven't got any work that you need to go over anymore, go through flashcards, go through Quizlets. There's always something to do. Like no matter how much you say there's not anything to do, there is. There really, really is. I feel like last period, if you have a free period last period, that's when you're very tempted to mess around. I remember me. That was I would say in my head that would be like the time where I only do like 30 minutes worth of work, even though it's a 1 hour free period. But what I learned is that go to a study area where it's quiet, put some headphones if you need to, but try and study as much as possible.
It's good to have fun with your friends, I'll tell you now, but there's a difference in having fun and when to have it.
Exactly.
If your friends are always loud, it doesn't matter if you're loud too. Just separate yourself to revise.
That is, you really do need to separate yourself, because at the end of the day, it's your education. It's you. It's like literally you're building your life. You're not building your friend's life.
I know the whole thing. Like if your friend jumps off a cliff, you jump too. I know everyone will be like, yeah, I'm jumping too because my friends. But really, your friends can jump off by themselves sometimes. Okay.
It's like first, I guess. It sounds selfish, but it really is. You need to put yourself first.
Help your friends as long as it's not dragging you behind as well.
Yeah.
Be considerate.
Yeah, like if you have the same subjects as well, you can go over it and talk about it as well.
Help your friends revise as well. But if there's something you really need to learn at this very moment, finish it.
As you know, we were the class of 2020, so that means we finished in 2020. And
don't make me cry.
Because of the coronavirus, we didn't actually have an exam. And because of that, what we learnt, and something that we will never forget, and we will teach our kids, our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren every time, that mocks do really matter. Especially this time, like you don't even know what's going to happen. You don't even know if you're going to be doing your exam next year either. You don't know what's going to happen for you. So what I'm just saying is mocks matter. Every single mock you have, take it serious. Like take it like it's a real thing.
Exactly.
Study hard. Obviously I'm not saying study too hard that you're going to kill yourself, but study to a reasonable amount, if you know what I'm saying.
Exactly.
And just take it serious, I guess. And that's something I wish I did. Take the mock serious.
Obviously, I don't think there's going to be another situation where no one does exams again like this for a long time.
Yeah,
but
you don't know what's going to happen.
Make sure like your mocks really are a reflection of what you're doing. So if you're not doing good in your mocks, you're not suddenly going to come out with A star in your A-levels. It happens to very few people, but you're not that special snowflake, are you? So not everyone can be special.
There's simple things you can do as well to like help you throughout A-levels. Like simple things like just sitting in the front of lessons.
Sitting in the front, just make sure like no one's blocking your way of the whiteboard.
Because like if someone else is talking as well, they would you would be distracted by that. Like you wouldn't have your 100% focus on the lesson, on the teacher. And it's also towards the front as well. You can like
it's easier for the teacher to just see you and ask questions as well.
You can ask exactly. You feel like it's more personal. Like it's more you and the teacher. Rather than if you're at the back, you'll be like you, the teacher, and everyone else.
Honestly, if you want, just be selfish. Make your lessons one-to-one. If you don't care about everyone else in your lessons,
ask questions if you need to, because everyone's probably thinking the same thing.
Exactly. Everyone just doesn't want to be scared to be acted dumb, but like
even in simple things, you don't know how many people in the class are probably wondering the same. From day one, try to keep your folder organized. It makes it so much easier as well, rather than trying to organize it in year 13 or end of year 12. It's better to do it from day one.
Sort it by year, topics, stuff like that.
Definitely topic as well. Like if you want to go through your book, like the book textbook your teacher gave you to find out topics and then sort it out by topics. That's something I wish I did.
And when you're revising, it makes it so much easier to just have a checklist and like go through as well.
Yeah, it's true. Some teachers print it out for you, like our biology teacher would print it out for us. But for other subjects, they don't print it out, so you would just print it out yourself, or you can ask the teachers if they have any. Because teachers probably do have, and they literally will give you these resources if you ask for it. There's no reason for them to keep it back unless it's like for the test or whatever. After the test, anyway, you can get it.
People like scribble in class the information they need, but even if you can't like write good notes at the same time teachers say it, make sure you're going during your frees to rewrite your notes. Because if you can't even understand your own notes, you're not going to learn from anything, and that's just a waste of
I feel like you don't need to scribble everything on the boards, because for some teachers, if you ask them, they'll just give you the PowerPoint, or for our biology teacher, they just gave it to us anyways. So there's no point writing out everything that's on the PowerPoint if you're just going to get it anyways. So like try and write down things that teachers are saying that's not on the PowerPoint.
Just extra information, extra questions that was answered.
And you can focus a bit more as well if you're not scribbling everything down and you're just listening to what teachers saying and trying to understand it and digest what the teacher's saying.
Like every little thing you do during sixth form, it can be exaggerated no matter what.
Everything can.
Exactly. You spend a weekend doing something like some help at like some charity or whatever,
and then you'd be like, I'm so organised, I'm so motivated.
I helped out here. I was part of the team management, teamwork, independence. Make sure you record every like event you help in, because it really does make you seem like a better person. Honestly, I think I'm just a standard person, but the way
universities love well-rounded people. They love people who are good at academics and good at like social life and good at like sports or whatever. So if you are that person, say it. Even if you're not, make yourself seem like that person.
Exactly.
Like, I'm not saying lie, but I'm saying take things that you've done and make it seem a lot better than it is. So expand on it and say what have you learned from what you've done? Why did you do it? What made you want to do it? And like,
And if it helps so you don't forget, just write that all on a PowerPoint, like bullet points. And it'll be helpful when you write your Ucas.
What I did on my notes on my phone, I would write it down as I was going. So, you know, because it's so easy on your phone as well. And then you don't lose it as well. So then when you're writing your Ucas, when you're writing a personal statement, you know what to write.
You read like other materials like YouTube videos and stuff like that.
YouTube videos are so useful. Like if you go to a lesson you don't understand, watch a YouTube video, and even before a lesson as well, watch the YouTube video. So you can just like get to know the basic stuff. So when you get to the lesson, it's kind of like, even though you don't understand 100%, you still know a bit, so you can be picking and putting pieces together in your head, and it makes it so much easier in the long run.
Make sure you enjoy yourself.
I feel like just for your mental health as well, make sure you enjoy sixth form. Like it's not always, obviously the whole point of you being there is to work and to study, but it's like you still have break time and lunchtime to talk with your friends.
Exactly. Just make sure like you actually are having your friends, because no one's making it through sixth form alone.
Exactly.
Have a group of friends that you can actually hang out with, just like that are kind of the same balance as you, that want to like do well but actually want to have fun and stuff like that.
It's true. Find the right friends. Like some friends are just friends for break and lunchtime, some friends are for lessons. Like just know who's who, I guess. There's some friends that you can't study with, and it's okay. Like you can still hang out with them. Doesn't mean you should hang out with them, but it's just like
some of the friends you can't study with are like the funnest people to be around.
Exactly. So,
So if that's how you're gonna relieve your stress, do that.
Just do that. But at the end of the day, don't forget the reason you really are in sixth form is to either get into university, to get into apprenticeship, to get somewhere in life. Like sixth form is kind of like a gateway to further parts of life. So
it's 2 years of your life. Like don't waste it, because they're actually very important to you.
So take everything serious, I guess, but not too serious. Like take it serious, but still have fun. Talk with your friends. Like breaking lunchtime, you still have time to kind of like, I'm not saying mess around, but do whatever you enjoy. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and if you have any A-level kind of questions or sixth form related kind of questions, please comment them below. Thank you very much.
Bye.